Good morning and welcome to Future Fuel. I'm Alexander Miropolski, Head of eMobility Solution Management at E.ON, and today we will explore how GridX, one of future energy venture portfolio companies, is making energy usage and production smarter, and how this looks in real life and through the cooperation with us at E.ON eMobility. For this, good morning guys, I welcome Andreas Booke, founder and managing director of GridX, and Matthias Holder, Senior Key Account Manager at E.ON eMobility, to this conversation. So, Andreas, first of all, to you, the question, what kind of problem are you solving with your company?
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Good morning, everyone. We at GridX, in general, we fight against climate change. So that's really something that drives us. We believe it's the most important challenge in our time, and we need to put all our resources and all of our resources into that. Zooming a little bit more into energy, and what that means is we really see two main trends. And one trend is definitely decentralization. So we don't have that much central production of energy anymore, but really decentral production of solar and wind, and really electrification of many different sectors, including heating and mobility. And managing all of those different energy flows in a really decentralized world is extremely complex. And that's why we work closely with E.ON to find suitable solutions for that.
Yeah, maybe I'd quickly jump in from an e-mobility perspective. We're currently facing a huge transformation among our B2B customers from ICE, from combustion engine cars, to EVs in their corporate fleets. This makes us all very happy. It is not, for me, just a sign of a more sustainable mindset, but a sheer need for employers to be perceived as an attractive one in order to by offering EV charging. The problem to this is that in many cases, the grid capacity at the office location is quite limited, and a necessary grid extension would be super costly. To summarize, for our customers, they are lacking a comprehensible end-to-end solution, helping them to reduce the great complexity to e-mobility, and also a solution reducing the cost for installation and operation of these systems. And yeah, this is a challenge, but let's see how we can solve it.
Okay, that sounds really like a big challenge, and I would like to know this big challenge, which is constructed out of many elements. How is GridX solving this?
Yeah, I definitely agree, Alex. I think it's one of the most complex challenges in energy currently. And we solve that by building a smart energy platform, a platform that consists of an hardware gateway. You can think of it as a Wi-Fi router for energy that can connect to all of those different assets that produce or consume energy in a larger way. And a cloud platform that can steer all of those different energy flows in the right direction. And Matthias, I think you already gave a great example in the charging industry, and with the charging location, we look at grid capacity and into the energy grid in real time, so we know at which spot we have how much capacity left, and then we use that small little box and send commands to all of those different charging stations to make sure that they only charge the right amount of time. And I think adding a smartness layer or intelligent layer on top of the physical layer is really important, and that's basically what we at GridX do, and do quite successfully together with the eMobility team at E.ON.
Exactly, and we are very happy indeed that we found you and your very reliable energy management solution. I think we mentioned it at the beginning. Energy industry is a quite old-fashioned one, and even though E.ON is doing a lot to transform itself, software development is not an essential part of our DNA. And with GridX, we can now offer a scalable and cost-efficient solution which intelligently distributes loads over various touch points, for example, like charging points, like managing the whole charging systems to our customers. And this is the key point for us. We want to improve life for our customers.
That sounds like a wonderful solution, which I think is addressing this particular challenge. But let's zoom out a little bit. And at the beginning, you mentioned two trends in reshaping the energy industry, electrification and decentralization. So the two of you, what do you think is the biggest driver in this field?
Matthias, you want to go first?
I can do that. And I have to say it's e-mobility. I'm not just saying it because I'm working in that field. I'm saying it because it's the game changer for the energy industry. Just imagine the sheer amount of electricity which is going to be used in e-mobility if we reach the targets. And I'm very convinced we will reach the targets of newly sold vehicles by 2030. By this, we need to become better in installing more charge points with the same grid connection, plus with a reduced amount of cost. And to make it here a fact-based conversation, we can do that now 8 times better. So we can install 8 times more charge points per site, and also save up to 100,000 euros per site with GridX dynamic load management solution. Very happy on this, but it's not happiness on E.ON side or on customer side. It's also on a more global level. I think with that, we can catalyze a transition to a more cleaner and smarter energy future. And I think, Andreas, this is also what you have in mind.
Yeah, definitely. I think we are 3 of us discussed that many times before. Maybe adding on the technical and fact layer that you just mentioned, bring in the emotions. For everyone that has ever driven a Tesla or a comparable car, it's a true game changer also for the end user and for the customer. And I believe we will have more than 40 million electric vehicles on our roads by 2030 in Europe alone. And that's a true game changer. Lots of complexity because we need all of that electricity at the right time, at the right location. That's the challenge, but it also has a huge opportunity to really make energy cleaner, make mobility cleaner. And yeah, you put a lot of compliments on GridX. I think working together with a corporation like E.ON, being one of the largest utilities in the world, we of course really understand technology and understand ourselves as technological natives. But I think it's always great to see when a huge corporation and a startup work so hand in hand to drive customer-centric solutions and really make a dent in the universe, as I like to call it. And really looking forward to our partnership. I think we will have lots of successful projects in the future, lots of successful and happy customers. And yeah, that really is what drives me personally and everyone at GridX as the whole team.
That is a future we are very much looking forward to. And so I think we are at the end of this Future Fuel episode. It was a pleasure talking to you, Andreas and Matthias. And I think now it's just for me wishing you a wonderful, successful and healthy day.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Cheers. Looking forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.
Bye.